Thank you so much for staying tuned with me here in the studio. You already know him. He's a doctor, a dentist, but he is also an inventor. I like to call him an engineer. Was like, we say, don't call me an engineer, I'm an inventor. I understand. Join me to welcome Brightence Ogewoye, CMD Brightence Electronics. Brightence, welcome to TMI.
Thank you so much. Happy
It's
Sunday.
good having you today, this Sunday.
Yes.
So they've been hearing so much about you. But some persons may just be meeting you for the first time or seeing you first time on air. They want to know, what product is your company producing? It's in a discount price after all in the Valentine period. And tell us about your automatic changeover devices. Lots and lots of questions. I want you to give light to these three questions.
All right. In Brightence Electronics, like I always say, it's a research establishment. We manufacture all our products. They are all made in Nigerian products. And one of the most important advantage of buying anything from Brightence Electronics is we are the manufacturer of the said product. So that means if it develops an after-sales service, you can easily contact us, because the truth is nothing will last forever. So if there's any after-sales service issue with the product, you are rest assured that the company that made the product is here in Nigeria. Unlike when it's a foreign version of the product, it develops fault, people start running to Lagos, running to Onitsha, running to Port Harcourt to fix it. Because in most cases, some of these foreign ones have what they call programming technology, where you can actually program the durability of the product after sales. So now, I don't want to mention countries, but that's some of the things some Asia countries did, some countries in Asia continent, where they make a good product for you, they regulate it, they put the programming technology, they program when they expect the product to expire. And when the time comes, if you go back to them for repair, they will refuse, they will ask you to buy another one, thereby recycling money in the economy. And I want to let Wilson know that you agree with me that in terms of product standard and quality, the quality for any product coming from Asia country to Europe or going to America is a different standard quality when you are comparing it to when it is coming to Africa or third world countries. So I want to let Nigerians know that what we do is we try to make a product that is durable. That's why we say if you buy our product today, after some years, you have money to buy a bigger version of the product, you can return the one you bought before and minus it at the same rate you bought it like 3, 4, 5 years back. So if you are thinking that maybe the product we want to sell to you is not going to be durable, there's no way you can return that same product in after 1 year or 8 months or 10 months or 3 years and say you want to value it at the time you bought it some years back. We will not do that, because it will become shortage to us as a company. But because we know that the product is durable, that's why we say you buy the product, you can return it after some years, upgrade to higher KVA, and also the inverters, batteries, solar panels are things that will power your television, ACs, bowl, deep freezer, depending on the size, and there's no subscription on it. So I also want to let you know that apart from the inverters, people will say they bring your public power. For example, you asked about the automatic changeover. Yeah. They bring your public power, maybe in the late hours of the night. We called it, there are two separate circuits. One is the Brightence automatic changeover. The other one is the Brightence generator power switch. So that generator power switch is something that can enable you to on or off your generator, no matter the location within your compound. Then the automatic changeover is the one that will now be able to change you from public power, or maybe they will restore your public power. It will switch off that gen, take you back to public power or national grid. So there are two separate circuits.
All right. Now let's take a look at what differentiates your inverters and solar charge controllers from others in the market, and what also differentiates your batteries and solar panels from others in the market. After all, we have so many in the market. What makes yours unique?
One, the most important advantage, like I said earlier, all our products are made in Nigeria. So that means if there's any after-sales service, we are here to fix it. That's number one. Number two, the inverter machines, they have inbuilt double system, thunderstorm resistant facility, double system circuit breaker during rainy season. That's when you will know the difference between how rugged Brightence inverter is and the foreign versions. When the thunder lightning begins to come in during the rainy season, you will see the obvious difference. Then the solar panel that we sell, they are imported according to our company's specification. So it does not drag thunder lightning during rainy season. You don't have to re-earth the house, because we know that some of our customers might not be the owner of the residence where they live. So you don't have to re-earth that place. So because the panel is original, so it will not be dragging thunder lightning. So you don't have to re-air the house or put under storm arrestor there. The shelf life of the solar panel is 20 years, but we give warranty of 2 years for the panel. While for the inverter battery solar panel, we give warranty of 1 year for those ones. However, our battery has Standard Organization of Nigeria certificate and approval. So it's a durable, rugged battery that you can use with all kinds of inverter, whether foreign or locally made inverters. You can use our batteries on them. And then the solar charge controllers we sell are maximum point tracking device. But we also sell foreign version of the charge controller. The reason is because we discovered that our own has too many features and it is a little bit expensive for people to afford it because it can do what they call power summary. That means you are not around, you come back from a journey after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you can go back to check a particular day whether the charge controller worked or if there was enough sun intensity or sunlight that day. Then it also has its own inbuilt thunderstorm facilities, and it can charge battery from 12 volt to 24 volt to 48 volt up to 192 volt inverter battery system. Unlike the foreign version we sell, they can't do all these many features, but they are cheaper. But as long as the product is sold to you with the Brightence Electronics company receipt, be rest assured that you will get value for your money.
Now let's take a look at the Brightence alternator booster for pressing iron and your energy saving bulb. Tell us more about it.
You see, the Brightence alternator booster is strictly designed for people who are into laundry services, dry cleaners, or fashion designers, or tailoring, as the case may be. The aim of the booster is to reduce the surge that goes to your generator. Each time you plug your pressing iron on that gen, you will hear that great dragging sound. So if you want to know if the booster is working, you plug your pressing iron on directly on a socket powered by the gen, listen to the sound of the gen, then plug your pressing iron on the booster. You will see the difference in the sound. So the aim of the booster is to divide that surge that was going to your gen into two. Half of the surge comes to the booster, half of the surge goes to the gen, thereby prolonging the shelf life of the generator over a period of time. So it doesn't mean that your generator will become soundproof or noiseless once you are using the booster. No, you will still hear that sound because that's how the manufacturer designed the gen. So I want to let you also know that the most important thing about the booster is if you don't use the booster, each time you plug your pressing iron, you are straining the bearing, piston, shaft, alternator in your generator. The gen will now be making more noise, wasting more fuel. Eventually it will pack up, you need to buy half engine. So if you don't want to buy half engine in this economic situation of the country, you need that Brightence alternator booster. For you that is a dry cleaner, for you that is a laundry service personnel or fashion designer, or you have a hotel where you have laundry service department, the booster is compulsory for every Nigerian into such businesses. Then as for the energy bulb, you see, we discovered that a lot of people complain that their prepaid meter get exhausted on time. They begin to blame BEDC, they begin to blame other power holding companies, forgetting the fact that they are the ones consuming that power. Because now that people are not using prepaid meter, within a short period of time it's exhausted. Then they begin to complain, forgetting that they are the ones increasing their power consumption rate. They are the ones increasing the things they use in the house, buying ACs, buying more borrow, buying deep freezers, and having energy bulbs in the market with higher watts. So that was why Brightence Electronics Company took it as a responsibility, go into research, and started producing the Brightence 5 watt and the Brightence 12 watt super saving LED energy saving bulb. It's a bulb that comes in both pin and screw. Now the 5 watt Brightence LED energy saving bulb is far brighter than the conventional 18 watt bulb in the market. And then the 12 watt Brightence LED energy saving bulb is far brighter than the 40 watt LED energy saving bulb in the market or 100 watt incandescent bulb. So the aim of what we did was to reduce the wattage of the bulb by conserving and reducing the power consumption rate. Then we now increase the brightness so that customers using it will get value for their money, especially when you are using it with prepaid meter, to reduce the rate at which your prepaid meter car will be getting exhausted, or you have inverter or solar panel to reduce the rate at which your inverter batteries are drained. Then you have a hotel where you have surrounding lights in your fence or in your compound or in an event center. You need this Brightence LED energy saving bulb of 5 watt. It will reduce your fuel and diesel consumption rate. So it's a recommended bulb for every Nigerian.
All right, now let's take a look at you training people as in transmission of knowledge. Is there any class for training? And Paul is saying that after training, we don't have where to exhibit our knowledge, talking about employment. Have you really employed some of those people you've trained?
You see, like I always say, all these products are God-given talent because I'm a medical doctor by profession. I actually specialize in dentistry. and I was trained in University of Benin, fully registered with the Nigerian Medical and Dental Council. Now, what we do as part of our own corporate social responsibility, technical skill and acquisition program, vocational studies, we go to secondary schools, we train people, science students from SS1 to SS3 how to make and assemble some of these products, and then those who are not in the science classes, we train them on how to install the product to charge the batteries with public power generators or solar panel, which is renewable energy. The whole idea is that when they are done with their WAEC, they can, or NECO, they can fall back on themselves as student entrepreneurs, or those in the university want to do their IT or industrial attachment programs. We've been engaging people over the years on practical skill acquisition program, then also the general public. But the challenge we have is, if you cannot read and write, don't come to Brightence Electronics, because we cannot teach you how to make this product if you can't read and write. But even if you have a primary C certificate or WAEC certificate, we can train you as long as you can read and write, because there are some exams you will do before you move fully to the practical session.
So what about employment?
So as for the employment aspect, in 2017, let me mention names so that you can verify yourself. We are in social media era. You can go to Facebook, search for these people. Godfrey Ikponwe, for example, was employed in Brightence Electronics. He came to learn how to make inverter. Godfrey Ikponwe, we employed him in 2017. Now, there's another person, Supuruchi Kamilus. He's just a secondary school WAEC leaver. We employed him also in 2018. Then there is a girl we also employed, a girl who came to learn and make some of these products. Her name is Glory Elowosa. We employed her too, and she does a WAEC secondary school leaver.
Thank you. Our time is up. You can just go on and on. You see, apart from teaching them, he's also an employer of labor. If you know what you know how to do after training. We don't have much time. Brightence, thank you so much for coming on today's show. I appreciate your wonderful explanation to some of these questions we just asked. And that's it from all of us here in the studio on TMI Sunday's edition